no, I'm not in the right mode. So if somebody could let me know if you're seeing a full screen, because if not, I might have to start over, because I'm kind of a technology noob. I tell you, I know enough to get this stuff done and no more. So I thought I would jump on here for just a very quick sneak peek, since I didn't get a chance to do it last night, since I was still figuring out what I was going to sell last night. And we're doing something a little bit different today, a little bit hopefully more fun for some of you who have sent me messages saying you're frustrated that I put too many things together and you only want one of the items, and not, all the stuff that I'm putting into a lot. So I think I have a way I'm going to fix that today. I am going to fix that by doing some choice sales, meaning I'm going to offer a couple of things at the same time, and you can take one or both, or we're going to give that a try. Used to do this a lot at the auction house that I managed down in Tucson, Arizona, and it worked really well. So we'll give it a shot. So let me see if I can flip this little bad boy around so that I can show you what's on the shelves. Okie dokie. Here we go. Hope that didn't make you dizzy. So we have a couple of prints back here. This is a really famous one. And gosh, I'm not going to be able to tell you the artist like right off the top of my head because it's a scribbly signature, but I have it. Trust me. It's Elberhoff or something. It's a very famous artist, famous print. So I have that in its little antique frame, and I've got it's a reproduction, of course, but it's fun. And we have the cute little butter thingamajig. That plate is from Portugal. I got to get my black light. I'm pretty sure this glows. Got some cobalt blue. Look at this. Is this not like the cutest little... See if I can do it without breaking it. Look at that. He holds a spoon. I'm pretty sure this is for honey. He's made in Japan. We have chickens. And some things I'm still going to keep together. Like the chickens are going to go together. We've got some glass swans back here that are going to go together, because what I find is when I have things that are super similar like that, you want them all. We have Bilo babies. These are reproductions, but they are vintage reproductions. And then we've got some nice little porcelain flowery vases. Now we're going to come down here to the cuteness. You might have seen me buy some of this stuff recently. This is the KG Critters. KG Critters, exclusively from Possible Dreams. 1998, Robert Stebleton. Licensed. How fun is that? How about the pink elephant bank? Look at him. Is that like not the sweetest? He has his cork bottom, which is kind of almost unheard of. He's in fantastic condition. I can't even believe it. We have all the kitty cucumbers. Now, I bought these over at Dog Junkies not too long ago, and I've looked these up, and some of these sell for really, really good money. But I'm going to offer them here, and we're going to start them at $1, and you guys get to decide how much to pay. So we've got I'm going to put the 3 train cars together, and this is a music box one. And then down here, we have like the medium sized, and then here we have the little small size. So lots of the kitty cucumbers today. All right, how about a cow parade? Little ornament guy. Oh, sorry, vintage. I don't know what's going on. I think you need to go in and just double check that you have the bell notifications set to all. I think sometimes maybe YouTube takes you back out of it. I don't know. I've had the same issue. It didn't tell me you guys were live last night either. Look at these. I don't know anything about these except that they are beautiful. So we're going to sell those. I got a piece of Talavera. Look, this one is signed. It says Casa Huerta I think Himene, I can't read all that. Anyway, there it is. Nice little piece of Talavera. I also have trouble when I'm doing live on my phone like this. I lose the comments really quick. So if I'm not ignoring you. I swear I'm not ignoring you. I just missed your comment. So if it's something you need me to respond to, say it again. I'll watch for it. We've got the Middle East ashtray. We've got some salt and peppers, some dogs, some cats. I really need to clean this little guy up. He's dusty. I'll do that before the sale. It's Beswick. And it's funny because I had lost him for a while. I bought him in San Diego and it was right before I moved and he was lost and I discovered him again. So here he is in the sale. I've got the painted spoons, which I picked up in San Diego recently. Dragonware. I'm going to sell all that dragonware together. And now the cool thing is, check this out. Doo, doo, doo. It's got a lady in it. It's got the lithophane. But I'm going to sell all the dragonware together. I've got little wood trinket boxes here. I've just got some interesting little pieces of art pottery. Including this little redware piece. I haven't had a chance to research any of this. So here you go. Here's your chance. No idea what that says, what language that is. Maybe you do. I don't. Remember, I bought this. I wanted to do a little research on it. I just haven't had time, but it's got the little sun as the mark on the bottom, and it's really quality, and it's crazed. Which leads me to believe it's vintage. This piece reminds me of Bauer. Now, it looks like it had a mark at one time, but it's really, really pale. But it's of that era, like Bauer, McCoy kind of thing. This is Greek, I believe. It's got a fish, and it's got like, who is that? Triton? Is that Triton? I think it's Triton, right? I don't know. But we got that. Oh, and then we've got is it John Wilson or Joe Wilson? The Joe Wilson art tile. I've got a piece of fused glass, a beautiful piece of fused glass. I love the colors on this. My lighting is not really great right now. We've got some glass fishy paperweights. Not piano babies. I've got cupies. We'll get to those just a second. I got this little primitive lot. I'm going to put these three pieces together. It's the antique shoe hook. I've got the little shaker box and this cute, as a button, little honey bottle. Rachel actually picked this out. Super cute. I'm going to put those together. This is another piece I have not had time to research. It is heavy, and it is signed, and I cannot make out the signature for the life of me. Let's see. See if I can get there. Oh, kind of. Oh, yeah. See, it's really difficult to see, but it is a signed, and it's numbered. It's numbered. Here, let me look at it. You look at the owl for a second. I'm going to see if I can figure out what the number is on this. It's 7. I can't even read what the number is, but it's signed and numbered. Signed and numbered. It's a really cool piece. So many people asked me about the owl that I just said, you know what? I am going to put it in the live sale. That way I don't disappoint anybody by selling it outside of the sale. Nobody sent me an offer. Just everybody said they loved it, wanted it. So it's here. It's macrame. It's vintage. All right, we have some hammered aluminum, which I don't get too often. And we got Cupies. These I do believe are Lefton Cupies. They've got what I believe are the Lefton numbers on the bottom. So we've got the Cupies. We've got the little Majolica frog planter. I keep all the turtle ones like this, but I'll let the froggies go. I've got the really cool, like, it's almost like a shaker box, but not. And I've got a little Scandinavian plate. These are fused glass. They do have an artist on one of them, Glassware by Sarah Allen. She's out of Washington. So I thought this was a really neat, and look, and they're purple. Haha. So many of you love that purple. I've got these little, I think these are Handeloopen. I want to say that they're from Norway or Sweden. They're kind of the same as the Dala horses, that painting. So there's that set. I've got the kitty in the chair, all snuggled. He's a music box, by the way. Dum, dum, dum. And he's from the San Francisco Music Box and Gift Company. I've got the hippo. I think he's a toothbrush holder and soap and toothbrush, but he'd be great in a kitchen too. You could put your little sponge on him. Hippo, come on, it's a hippo. And this cat, this cat is amazing. Look at this cat. This cat. Got to love this cat. He is by, actually, if I don't drop him, this company right here. It's, what is it? Sherratt and Simpson. Sherratt and Simpson. They're quite pricey. Look at those. Look at that face. Whew. He's so realistic. Now, I have some other stuff that, time permitting, I would love to get to, but I may not. I've got some purses. I got like more trinket boxes. I've got so much stuff, you guys. Oh, I am going to get to these. I've got, take my little price tag off. They're big. They're big, but they're easy to ship because they fold up. Look at these. They are burlap sack bags. I have 2 of these. We've got the wooden handles. These are awesome. So I do have those in the sale today. So, all right. Let me see if I can remember how to flip this back around. All right, here we go. I got turned so you don't see my messy room. My messy office. Just see the stuff behind me. All right, now, anybody have, rose malling. I think you're right. I'm going to watch the comments here for a little bit before I sign off. I'm kind of watching the time because if you're just itching for a live sale right now, I do believe that Chapter 2 Vintage Co. is going live with their sale in just a short while. It starts at 10 a.m. my time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Time zones. I know. I just don't frog. I just don't like the messy room, like, for all eternity to see. I have haters, believe it or not. I have people who will use this stuff against me. In fact, I even made sure I washed my hair before coming on. I live in Vegas. It's 100 and some degrees. It doesn't take long to go out and start sweating. And then my hair, because it's so thin, it kind of starts looking a little stringy, right? I get comments all the time telling me, lady, why don't you wash your hair? I just pray for those people. Anybody who's so unhappy with life that they blurt stuff like that out to strangers, I just don't get it. I will play the music boxes during the sale, and we'll figure out what they do. Yep, haters gonna hate. They are. It's like I used to take it very, very personally. I used to get very upset, and now I just pray for them. It's on them, not me. So, I'm a little self-conscious about my hair anyway. Okay, so for those that don't know, I have Crohn's disease. And no matter how many supplements I take, no matter how well I eat, my body just doesn't absorb nutrients like a normal person. So I have thyroid on top of everything. My hair falls out in gobs every time I wash it. It just is what it is, and I do the best I can with it. But yeah, so it's just that thing, like, you don't know somebody's story. You don't know what they're going through. And I always just assume that people who do that stuff, they have their own story that's making them so unhappy that they have to lash out at somebody else. So, you know, I've gotten some tough shoulders with doing this YouTube channel. Yeah, it's everybody says I'm like so skinny. Well, I would prefer not to be this skinny. I really would prefer to be able to put some weight on. It's like food doesn't like me. Food doesn't like me. Yep, yep. I have compassion for everyone. I no longer take that stuff like to heart. I mean, there was a time it was rough and I did, but not anymore. I'm in a better place in my life. You know. All right, you guys, I will see you at 1 p.m. Pacific time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern, which is 3 Central. Is it 3 Central? And then 2. I don't. Why do we skip that like 2 o'clock time for somebody? I guess that's when Mountain Time is in the, I don't know. I'm going to totally confuse you if I like go into that too much. So it's 1 p.m. Pacific. You guys can figure out your time zone. But I look forward to it. We're going to do some fun stuff. Oh, and I give stuff away as well. If you've never been to one of my sales, I do give stuff away at the end because I do honor the fact that you guys hang out and spend time with me in the afternoon. So I like to give it back a little bit. And we do some free shipping opportunities too. So come join us 1 p.m. Pacific right here on the channel. YouTube may not notify you even if you have it set up to notify you. So just come on over. All right. Oh, and if anyone is not already registered to bid, you just send me an email, TheNICHELady@gmail.com with your YouTube name, your real name, and your zip code. And then you're set to go. All right. And we'll see you there. All right, everyone. I will catch you in just a little bit.